Hi, it's me again. Thanks for watching my other videos. Was asked to give some just an explanation of the process that my brother and I went through to do our 2-week challenge, and it was I thought a big success. I'm not saying that because I think the Arabic that we were able to produce was anything astounding. I think it was okay, but it was success in that it really got us going um, quickly. Sort of jump started us into Arabic, and I wasn't really sure that I would want to study it for longer than 2 weeks when I started, but now I'm definitely excited about Arabic, and I wonder why I hadn't studied it before. Um, a couple more things about that. I think that one of the most powerful motivations is to have someone else that you're working alongside. You can really push each other. It's just like going on going for a run with someone else, or say going on a diet with another person. You're able to check in with each other, encourage each other, ask questions, teach each other, and it's a really exciting way to do it. And definitely, if you're thinking about something like this, doing a challenge, definitely try and rope someone else into it, and I think you'll see better results. And if you're wondering, yes, that is a castle in here. This is we're just, I don't know, we have a castle. So what I used was this complete Arabic teach yourself. It's really pretty cool. I kind of jumped around a bit though, because my goal was not to work through the book. My goal was to have something to say after 2 weeks, which was a good way to focus what kind of language aspects I wanted to learn. I didn't spend a lot of time asking for, say, a hotel room with a bathroom and a view of the Nile River, for example. I really tried to focus on how can I explain myself, who I am, why I'm studying Arabic, and that kind of thing. So I jumped around a bit, and that was helpful. I also spent a lot of time on YouTube, mostly watching videos by Maha. Learn Arabic with Maha is her video series, which I found really helpful. It doesn't help you very much with sustaining a conversation, the back and forth of a conversation, but it does give you a lot of the sort of some words to work with and some expressions to work with, and that was pretty fun. Another cool thing about YouTube is that you can see both videos of native speakers, although that's usually way too advanced, but it gives you a sense for the language, for the sound of the language. But another good thing is beginners, so people who are learning Arabic. It's neat to see where they are. I'm much more likely to understand them than a native speaker, and you pick up a lot of words. If you hear a word that they're saying a lot, you write it down and try to figure out what that word is, because it seems to be pretty useful, pretty necessary. A lot of the time that I spent in the first 2 weeks during that 2-week challenge was just kind of trying to figure out what the best way for me to learn is. I kind of threw a lot of things in there, and the things that I stuck with are the things that I feel are more effective for me. An example is I really like to have a textbook that I can go to, not a textbook, but a source, an actual book that I'm learning from. I also worked with Pimsleur as a way of getting some just common phrases, things to actually say. In the future, I'd like to get a hold of the Asimil Arabic course. It looks really great. And my brother and I, one cool thing I thought was we kept a spreadsheet, an online spreadsheet, through SkyDrive, which is a part of Windows Live, the website, and we could both edit it and kind of keep track of how many hours we did per day. And that was cool because it makes a little competition, right? If he studied 6 hours one day, then the next day I would try to study as many hours as I could to try and keep up. But we could also kind of share ideas too. You could even put a link on that spreadsheet and say, hey, check out this website. It's got some really cool explanation of verbs, for example. And then also native speaker. I think if you want to do something like this, you really need to have at least one native speaker that you can go to and ask questions, ask for help reading things or pronouncing, or just, do you guys even use this expression, or does this sound, will I sound like an ancient pharaoh if I use this word? So luckily I had I knew some Egyptians that I could work with. That's another point that I wanted to make that made this task especially difficult with Arabic, is that as soon as you start learning Arabic, you will get confused because you don't know which Arabic to choose. I've settled on both modern standard Arabic and Egyptian Arabic. Egyptian Arabic is going to be the most common, most widely understood dialect, spoken dialect, but the classic modern standard Arabic is sort of because it's the more formal written variant of the language, it's going to be more useful internationally, and I would like to eventually be able to read newspapers and articles and books in Arabic. This is also something that makes the learning really extra slow in the beginning. If the language that you're studying has the same or a very similar alphabet to yours, then you can read and get that information in much more quickly. But my reading is still so slow that I'm sounding at letters. I still confuse the F sound and the Q sound sometimes. It takes a long time for me to read, and so that slows down my rate of acquisition. So that's mostly it. Mostly that was my plan. So I'm going to continue for the rest of this year. One of my goals for the year is to be able to tell a joke in Arabic and to perform a song. So you can look forward to that. By the end of the year, I'll perform a song in Arabic. I don't know which song yet. Hopefully it'll be good. I probably won't do something like translate the Star Spangled Banner. That would be interesting, but I won't do that. So anyway, and thanks for all the encouragement. I found a lot of encouragement in Laoshu and Loki and Loki's videos. Those were really cool to watch, and it's neat to be a part of a community of people who want to, who don't feel like they're done learning, who feel like there's always something more to get out there. So hopefully this can be an encouragement to you. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear them. So talk to you soon. Bye.